What's going on, everybody? GameStradamus here, giving you guys a little team deathmatch in Battlefield 3. This is one of the games I recorded on some of these projects I've been working on, like Gamer 101. So I wanted to post this one because this was a pretty good little spree here. I'm using the like L85A2 or something like that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, L85A2. I was right. Damn you, ladder. I hate when you do that. You like run up the ladders, or like you try to run up the stairs and you get caught on the edge and you can't get up. That's just really painful. Or you can't knife people. Those are the three things in this game that just drive me insane. Because I definitely would have revived my teammate there, but oh well. And speaking of reviving, in Team Deathmatch, it's really annoying to be a medic when you're trying to heal people, just because you can, when you die, you can revive in like, whatever, 3 seconds or something, versus Rush, which you have to wait like 8 seconds or 10 seconds or something. So it gives your medics more time to kind of, get to you and get in position and that kind of thing, versus this, it's like, unless they're like right next to you, a lot of times you'll miss it by like a fraction of a second because they'll respawn, which is really annoying. So if you die in this, I highly suggest just look at your mini-map real quick, and if you have teammates that are around you, just give it an extra second or two, because you never know if they're like making their way to revive you, and then you kind of just screwed them, and then they, they expose themselves, and they die, and they don't get points, and you don't get revived, and then it's just a big shitstorm. So, so give it an extra second or two. You saw there that little grenade launcher. I would have had 2 kills there if my other teammate didn't jump out. I really do love that grenade launcher. I hope you guys checked out that little grenade launcher montage. That was just like, I don't know. I took like 5 or 6 different different gameplays and just kind of grabbed all the different grenade launching times that I had. That thing definitely comes in handy. And if you notice there, my teammate's running towards that building. And I know that the spawning in this is so sporadic. There's probably people spawning right behind him, so always cover the other angle that your teammates are not looking, because you never know when guys are coming out. Don't just follow your teammates around like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing, because most of the time they probably don't. Or, they're on their own little path. So always guard the angle. It's very important. This gun's pretty nice at medium to long range. Its rate of fire is not as high as like the F2000 or the FAMAS. I definitely prefer the FAMAS over this, just because of the rate of fire, so that when you get into the close quarter kind of battles, that you can kind of strafe out of things. Because if like the bullets in this, like per bullet, probably do more damage than the FAMAS, but the FAMAS will just connect more bullets before this gun will, and you'll win a lot of those times. Anyway, this guy snuck past me to the right. Damn it. Damn you, Clanky Panda. That shotgun is pretty dirty. I haven't really used it that much, which is, I think I've just got so pissed off that with that USAS-12 and people using fucking explosive rounds and extended mag. It's just retarded. It's like an assault rifle that is a grenade launcher. I don't get it. So there's another little grenade shot. That's how I like to use it. It's like, oh, there's a guy over there, quick shot, and then move on. Don't like sit back there and mortar away all that much. And the grenade launcher does take talent in this, I must say. Unlike Call of Duty, where I feel like it does a lot more damage, perhaps, or just like the maps are a lot more close quarters, and more like inside or narrow hallways and that kind of thing, that the grenade launcher you have a better probability of killing people. But in this game, you really do need skill with it, because I've dodged plenty of people trying to take grenade shots at me. But, if they're really accurate, they can definitely hit you with it. Or hit a wall next to you, or hit something above you and have debris fall on you. There's lots of different ways you can use that little bad boy. But it does take a little more skill than Call of Duty, I feel like. And plus, the environments are destructible, so it's always fun to have. Like the wall behind me over here, just where like little barrels are, I always blow that up now, which is always nice to do in this level. Oh, I love being able to turn around and just ninja my way to cover and pull that bullshit off. That guy must have been so mad. That's a good example of why you should pretty much always stay in cover. And then, don't expose yourself 2 seconds later to get killed by some other guy. But when you're playing this map especially, just because people can get on the buildings and those pipelines, there's other funky places snipers can get. And then there's 3 different buildings. It's really good to kind of float around one building or one area and not kind of be running out in the middle of the map just because there's too many angles to be shot at. So you really have to kind of pick an area and then float around it. And just watch where the battle's happening and just, move towards it. And if you see here, this whole squad has gotten up on the roof. Very important if you see people that are, in really good vantage points. Although you might notice them and can avoid them, it's always good to try to take them out because even though you might be doing really good and going on a spree, those guys are just up there mowing down your team. And if you're looking at how close the score is, there's really no time or anything to spare because obviously if I'm not keeping this spree up, we're gonna perhaps lose this. So I think at this point or a little bit ago, I was like, oh shit, this is way too close. So it's time to turn on the nitros. Yeah, Clanky Panda, it's payback for the shotgun. I do like this like PKS hollow scope. I don't know why. I always keep going back to it. The red dot's nice, but for some reason I prefer this one more. And if you notice there, like if you can really master getting the angles on people, because a lot of people will sit really close to each other and they'll float around and not really like run out or make quick sudden movements. You can really kind of angle people into getting double kills. I think I've done that like 2 or 3 times this match. And I always tend to float back to this point for some reason. It's like the most central-ish point in the match to me, I guess. The building that's like up to the left over there is, I feel like there's not too many fights in there. Like a lot of people will spawn, but they'll run out. So a lot of the battling happens in this building or the one across a little bit, but mainly in here, I feel like. So this point that I'm sitting at is a great vantage point to kind of cover this entire building and a lot of the different routes that people come from outside. At this point, I pretty much ran out of ammo, and it's back to good old grenade launching time. I miss not having infinite ammo with the medic. That was or the assault class, I should say. That was always fun. But oh well. Anyway, I think we barely edged that match out. It's sad when you go for however much I did, 41-6, and we only won by 2. That's ridiculous. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be back soon. Take care.